world. This is Jeremy Porter and
Angie Ross.
and we are here with CANI Property Management to CANI Talks about what you need to know about renting properties yourself if you choose to go that route. So Angie has a question for me.
Well, all the questions won't quite be around that, but we'll roll with it.
All right, let's go with it.
At the moment, the question I have for this video is, what's the biggest red flag when buying a rental? So now let's pretend I'm an investor. I want to buy a rental property. What's the biggest red flag that I need to know about besides next door being a meth lab?
Yes, neighborhood definitely plays a factor. We had gone to an investment class the other day that was talking about like close to mobile homes, close to train tracks, close to this and that. And I'm going, I've rented all of those. And actually, one of the investors, a very seasoned gentleman, had stood up and said, I got them all. I think at the end of the day, if you price it right, you price it appropriately, it will get rented to the right tenant.
Don't you think it takes the right investor though to do the right buy? I mean, I guess I look at it this way. When we have investors come to us, in some cases they're seasoned investors and they'll take on any property like you're saying. But then there's some investors that this might be their very first investment property ever. I'm not sure that I personally would recommend that they go with something a little more on the crazy side. So again, going back to the question, what's the biggest red flag that any investor should be, whoa, this is not a good deal?
Ultimately, I think it's neighborhood, right? If you look around and let's just say for safety, you don't feel safe. People aren't keeping up with their properties. That sort of thing. Would you want to live there? Answer that question, right? Would you want to live there? So ultimately, that's what we try to. It got really dark. Cloud came overhead.
We got to figure out
it's like nighttime now or something. All right. So so that to sum it up, I would say that the biggest red flag, if I had to pick one, would just be neighborhood, right? Are everybody else keeping up with the Joneses, right? Is it a nice neighborhood? Would you want to live there? Ultimately, maybe a different stage of your life. I know where I'm at right now and where we're at right now, maybe we wouldn't want to live there. But 20 years ago, it was a nice neighbor, compared to now, like we would want to live there. Like it would be a good neighborhood choice for us 20 years ago, let's say.
Next time we do a red flag video, we need a red flag.
Yeah, I was going to say red lipstick originally. When you're like red flag, I'm like red lipstick. That's the red flag right there.
Gotcha. Okay, and there we go. Thanks so much. That was
kind of helpful.
Biggest red flag when buying a rental property.
All right.
Until next time.
Bye now.